Morning everyone. Today we're going to take care of your lower back here, really down. You really need to be flat, completely flat. So this exercise is going to help to the sacro-lumbar down there, L5, S1, to like almost unrusty. Your vertebrae down there, we have a lot of pressure, we use a lot, and we all the time complain on this lower back part. So this exercise, it's passive exercise. You basically don't have any effort to do except breathing in and breathing out, which is always very important. So I'm going to guide you to this exercise one step by one step, and don't hesitate to come back with your comment if you didn't really catch everything that I'm trying to explain in English. It's pretty easy, but at the same time you need to feel, because a majority of people, a lot of people have this area so blocked that you cannot really feel what I'm talking about. So the first things I'm going to say, if you don't feel, it doesn't matter. You just put your intention in there. Every time you breathe in, you feel this sensation of nourishing, and you visualize your breath in going down through this lower part of your back. And then when you breathe out, you release your tensions. You just visualize. If you don't have any physical sensation yet, it might be completely normal, because this exercise, it's a daily exercise to do. The more you're going to do it, the more you're going to feel the impact and the release and the air going back in this area, and your vertebrae working well, more and more. It's like you unrusty an old rusty chain. You know what I'm trying to explain? 10 minutes a day is going to create a miracle. I had myself a back problem. They want to put me in surgery and change my disc, L5, S1. This exercise is a part of my miracle. I never had any surgery, and I'm teaching yoga, practicing yoga every day, and using your breath in and breath out is really, really important into the exercise. Also, use your breathing rhythm, so don't try to go fast. It's not a challenge exercise at all. You just use your natural breathing rhythm as you take a big, long inhale for the first part that you revert due to arching your lower back, and then a long and nourishing exhale when you put your back flat on your mat. Don't try to rush your breath. It's long and deep and nourishing. Inhale, and big and long and nourishing. Releasing, exhale. So you're starting by lay down comfortable on your mat or on a flat surface at home, whatever, out. And starting by taking a couple of breaths in and out to be present into your body. Remember, it's body talk yoga. You can completely lay down. You're going to feel already a pressure here. If you feel a pressure down here, you bend your knees. You move with your hands. Don't hesitate to grab each one of those and stretch to be completely flat. And then you keep this position. Your heels closer to your butt as you can. And it's just starting like this. Feel the sensation. Couple of breaths in and out. And then we're going to create a little arch with your lower back. For this, you really play with your hips. So it's like you pull your hips up to the sky, but this butt stays glued on your mat. Alright? We don't want to do that. We don't want to leave the butt out of the mat. It's just your hip. So you feel that your hip goes up to the sky, and you can visualize down on your lower back like a little river flow, going in between the mat and your back. You just visualize it if you cannot create this little arch. The intention here is not create the bigger arch as we can. No, no. The intention, especially when we start with this exercise, is just having this little intention with your lower back. So you use your hip and you pull them up to the sky and really feel this little river flow between your mat and your back. See if you can eventually put your hands, if you feel a little space. If you do not, it's totally normal. You're feeling more and more by doing more and more this exercise. If you don't feel it, just bring the intention to put your hips up to the sky. But the intention here, it's not going that deep. You're going that deep when you will practice this exercise daily for many weeks. So I'm just giving explanation, and then after we're going to do it. Your shoulders should feel flat on the mat. Your upper body is flat on the mat, and it's just your hip who goes up to the sky. And then on the opposite side, on your exhale, you're going to use your feet to push. You give a push and you feel your hips going back flat to your mat. You help the push with your feet, okay? And all your entire back now is flat on the mat. You're going to take a next inhale, reverse, hips up to the sky, create this little bridge, lower back arch. See the river flow, or put your hands to give the intentions. And then exhale, put your hands out, relax your shoulders flat on the mat, and bring your hips flat on the mat this time. So you should feel a little abdominal contraction here, not crazy, but inhale, up to the sky, keep your butt stick in the mat. Exhale, reverse your hip flat on the mat. Feel your lower back flat on the mat. Sometimes, of course, you release, you adjust your position to feel comfortable. And again, inhale, hips. Exhale. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, hips flat. Inhale up. Exhale, flat. Inhale, arch. Exhale, reverse. Put your hips flat on the mat. Inhale, up. Exhale, flat. Push with your feet and reverse your hips just naturally. You are going to feel the sensation of this one. Try to go up. No. You control. That's why you're going to create a little contraction on your abdominal. You control your body. Stay stuck on the mat. Inhale the same. You even feel your upper back sliding a little bit down there when you create this arch. And then exhale, put your hands out of here and put your back flat on the mat. this little arch, or at least have the intention. On my side, I create a big one to really show you what it does. Exhale, push on your feet and put your hips flat, like you melted on your mat. You're sinking on your mat. Do this as long as comfortable for you. When you want to get out of this position, you gently leave your knees on the side. You gently roll. You can even use your arm as a pillow and just release for a couple of minutes. Take a couple breathe in and breathe out and feel the sensation on your body. You can really insist. The closer you put your knee on your belly as a fetus pose, the more you're going to release. Listen what your body have to say to you. And gently use the palms of your hands on your mat to push, to open the space. Use the second hand and take a little gently walk. So this exercise is a daily exercise. I really encourage you to do even 2 times a day, maybe morning when you get up and night, only 10 minutes or 5 minutes morning, 5 minutes night. Keep doing this exercise and you will feel more release. And I will comment on the next video for more exercise. If you enjoy, of course, comment and tell me what you think, what it does to you or what it doesn't. Have a beautiful day.